I know that Teresa Moser married Joseph Eichmann. I'm just going to look down and I'm going to look for the first name of Teresa. Here it is, Teresa Moser, Johann Joseph Eichmann. It's Johann Joseph, so let's check the date and just make sure that this is the one. It says that they were married in 1811. That's exactly when they should have been married. And oddly enough, it doesn't have the number of children who were born to them. I verified this is the couple. I don't know how many children I'm looking for, but hey, that's what the family register is for. So I'm going to look under his name, Joseph Eichmann, and I'm going to look for her maiden name. So it's Eichmann and Moser. So go to the next page. So we've got Eichmann and Wagner, Eichmann and Litzinger, Eichmann and Moser. Joseph Eichmann, born in 1788. That checks out. And Teresa Moser, born in 1793. That checks out. And we see Teresia, which is in our family line. She's the child that we would go through. We have her being born in 1821. We have her birth record. Teresia, born in 1821. Boom. We fact-checked all of the birth dates, the names, all of it, and it all checks out. Joseph's family listed as Matthias and Margareta Buric. So, it's Matthias Eichmann. And this is where indexes get really, really cool. I'm going to look for Matthias. Oh, look. So we've got a Matthias and a Held, which that doesn't check out. But there was a second wife, and it was Buric. And so there you have it. So we have Matthias and Margareta, and did not know that that was a second marriage, but thanks to the family register, now I know that's a second marriage. So we've got Joseph having been born in 1788, and here he checks out as 1788 and it lists his spouse as a Teresia Moser. Checks out. So instead of having just all of Joseph and Teresia's children, I can now come in to Matthias and get all of Matthias and Margareta's children, which I don't have all of their children. And there are a lot. They had a lot of kids. Okay, so depending on how far back you go, of course, you eventually reach the end of the index. And I guess that's what happened here, because there are no parents listed. So we've hit the end of that line, unless we can go into another record, say like the individual record. So we're talking about Matthias Eichmann. And so that's when I would come into the individuals register and start saying, okay, well, maybe my Matthias is listed and I can find his parents in that index of individual people. Just some thoughts on how to use indexes and the fact that you can get indexes in the US and you don't have to go all the way to Europe to get these indexes. These are awesome resources. They take you far back in your line. The information is pretty accurate and so easy to come by. So absolutely, look up indexes, see if they're available. Ask a genealogist. They will probably know where to look and to be able to tell you whether or not your family line has an index available.